Hey y'all. Um, so I wanted to make a video record of the reasons why I want to have weight loss surgery. I've got a lot of reasons, and they kind of fit under some broad categories, like travel and sitting and fitting wherever I want to go and walking places. But the first reason is this is going to be familiar to other people who are very heavy, is I want my face back. I've got all this mask of fat on my face and I miss me. I miss looking like I'm just a bee sting, all swollen up. So I can already see it. I've lost about 62.5 pounds so far on my pre-op diet, and I can already see a big difference in my face, and I miss my face. What can I say? And the next thing, and these aren't in any in particular order, is next heading. I have it written here on my computer. I'm reading it. Is sitting equals fitting. So I just want to be able to go anywhere and just sit down if I want to. You know, a normal car seat. Normal office chair, a theater seat. I'm a musician and I go to master classes at universities, and sometimes they're held in classrooms, and I just want to be able to walk in there and sit down in any desk in the classroom. I don't want to worry about chairs breaking anymore, or arriving somewhere and there being no place for me to sit and having to leave, which has happened to me several times at theaters, where they either couldn't accommodate me or wouldn't bring me another kind of chair. And I don't think anybody owes me a different kind of chair, and it's embarrassing to ask for one, although I do when I need it. But I would love to be able to have that just be no longer an issue of any kind. That'd be great. And the next big broad heading is travel. Again, it's that fitting thing. I'd like to be able to fit in any airline seat, bus, train, waiting room seats, anywhere I go in the world. Hotel room showers, I'd like to be able to get the curtain closed and not pull it open with my hip when I turn around. I'd like to be able to rent a normal size rental car. I mentioned that earlier, but right now I'm having to pay for a minivan. And I'd love to be able to get a micro car, whatever, the little cars that cost less and use less gas. Right now I can't stand in line without either my walker or somebody pushing me in a wheelchair. Like if I go through an airport, I couldn't possibly go through airport security right now. Excuse me, my nose itches. I couldn't go through airport security right now without an attendant pushing me through in a wheelchair, and that's not always available, and it's never fun. It's embarrassing. I get quite a bit of street harassment when I go out in public. People just feel like they have to let me know that I'm fat, because apparently I don't know that I'm fat. They have to yell it at me out of their car windows. And I know that as a woman I'll probably get other kinds of street harassment no matter what, but it'd be kind of nice if people didn't try and, hit me with their car in a crosswalk because they think I'm too fat and slow. That has happened to me twice. One time they came so close that they actually hit the back of my backpack with their side mirror. So that's no fun. And also, as a woman traveling in the past, this has not come up for me personally. Well, maybe when I was really young, like in my late teens, early 20s, but it hasn't for years. But it could come up that I needed to run or defend myself, and right now I couldn't do either. So I'd like to be stronger and more mobile and more healthy, so that if I do travel, I'm not just a sitting duck. It's no fun. So another reason is I'm a classical guitarist, a classical guitar student. I'll always be a student. And right now I can't hold the classical guitar correctly, although it's getting better, but my tummy was in the way and kind of pushed the guitar off my lap, so I had to use a guitar strap. I think I'm one of 1 in 10,000 classical guitarists that use a guitar strap. And also, I just feel like, like if I'm visiting someone or if I'm in a master class, right now I can't hold somebody else's guitar and play it because it'll just fall right out of my lap, and that's not good. So it would be fine if I didn't have to worry about that anymore, if I had a solid, sort of sturdy lap with no big belly in the way, so I could play somebody else's guitar or go to a guitar store and try one of their beautiful guitars that are on display there without worrying about dumping it on the ground when I leaned forward a little bit. Right now I can't get into a standard American picnic table. I can sit with my back to the table, but I can't get into the table to sit forward towards the table, and that would be nice, because sometimes work activities or get-togethers with family and friends are at parks and they have picnic tables and I can't sit down. So, I can't sit on a tall stool, so a lot of the bars in Seattle, if you go out to dinner with friends and they're like, oh, would you like to wait in the bar until your table's ready? And it's like, I can't sit on a bar stool. So anyway, there's a lot of limitations, and if you've been heavy like I am, I'm just preaching to the choir. But those are the kinds of things that I feel, if I lost most of this weight, even if I don't lose all of it, I would just be able to have a more normal life in terms of going out and doing things, especially things related to my interest in music and going to concerts with friends and acquaintances from the Guitar Society. Let's see what else. I don't know if you can hear it, but my green beans are beeping in the background. They're done. So that's enough for now. I'll make another part 2 later I have a whole list of things that we haven't covered yet that I'm looking forward to no longer being a problem when I get most of the weight off. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.